Yeah, it's the rap Diablo. Macho when I drop flows. The bar gets raised up. It's me and Petey Pablo.
Boom. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another episode of Sports and Spoilers with your boy, your host, me, Damien. Dame, your boy, that guy, Too Fly, know why. What's going on? What's going on? So, today, what I'm saying, last week we had fun talking about whatever we talked about, Carson Wentz and all that good stuff, right? You already know what the damn deal is. Um, but Magic, we gotta talk about Magic today. Today's about Magic, okay? And understand, you see me rocking the Spurs hat. You see me rocking the Spurs hat. This is a old Manu shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Spurs fan. If you ain't know, now you know. Okay, I'm a big Spurs fan. So understand first and foremost, I enjoy whenever the Lakers are in turmoil. Whenever their franchise is struggling, I enjoy it. I still remember, the rivalry from the early 2000s and all that good stuff. So, I still hate Derek Fisher for that point four shot. That was bullshit, but we're not going to go into that. You know what I'm saying? Just understand that I don't like the Lakers like that, okay? So, seeing LeBron, wait, and not just that, right? Couple that with LeBron is on the Lakers now. LeBron is on the Lakers now. Um, I'm a Spurs fan. A little bit of history. The Spurs have played LeBron in the finals three times. Count it, three times. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of LeBron, even though I respect his greatness and all that good stuff. He's still not better than Mike. Whatever. You know where I stand on that now, because I just said it. Um, but so yes. So when I see the Lakers going through this with LeBron on the team and all that, it's funny to me. You know, they're in disarray. There were supposed to be extra interviews this morning where Luke and a whole bunch of the staff were going to get fired and all that, and now who's going to do the interviews? And now they're telling Luke to go ahead and come in. He's going to keep his job for a little bit longer, or maybe he'll help with the extra interviews and. It's weird. I don't know what's going on, but I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. I'm just being honest, okay? Um, but as far as Magic, how he did it, not cool. Magic, not cool. Okay, it was actually pretty soft and weak. It was, and I know all the do what's best for you and all that stuff, but it's not like you haven't had a great life, right? You made a commitment, man. You made promises, man. Braun just got there. Braun just got there, and you already out after 1 year, not even the whole year. They got a game tonight, right? It's Wednesday. This is the last day of the NBA season. I think the Lakers have a game tonight. So you didn't even wait for the last game for the season to actually be over. You did it the day before. You didn't tell Jenny Buss you were going to do it, who is supposedly is like your sister, and you said you couldn't do it because you couldn't face her. And you said, wait, somebody's going to have to tell my boss because you went public instead of telling her first because you didn't want to tell her. And that for somebody who was revered as cutthroat and a savvy businessman, respected, everyone loves him. The way you went out and went about it here, no bueno, no bueno, man. It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been that damn bad. It couldn't have been that damn bad. You wanted to get back to having fun. You wanted to get back to. You wanted to be able to say congratulations on Russ's 2020 night. I thought she loved the Lakers, man. I thought that love for each other was, what I'm saying, something that was mutual. Part of this is the organization's fault too, though, because they should have never been this far down for this long to begin with. That I said it a long time ago when they gave Kobe that last contract that made him one of the highest paid players in the game when we knew that he didn't have much left in the tank and he was taking money away from the possibility of being able to bring other people. He's still jacking up shots. Uh, Terrible. Terrible. It hurt the franchise, right? They didn't have money to give to anybody to come there. They didn't have a lot of great pieces, a lot of great tradable assets. And so that kind of put them into a full rebuild mode that's taken super long. And then you signed on for that. When you came to the organization and signed up to be the president of basketball operations, don't tell me you didn't know that there was dysfunction in that organization. Because I don't believe it. I don't believe it for 1 second that you didn't know that there was dysfunction in that organization, and because people were backstabbing you, or there's an expose supposedly that was supposed to come out from ESPN, criticizing his leadership style, saying that he was poor at managing relationships with his employees and stuff like that. Bro, fix it. If that's the case, be better. Maybe they have a point. Did you ever stop to consider that instead of just bailing? I'm sure you made LeBron James promises, right? Just last year. You bailing already? You're only 2 years in. You bailing already? Wow. On the Lakers? Wow. On Ginny? Wow. Wow. Oh man. I mean, not even the first contract. He didn't want to fire Luke either. It seemed like. So it said something about Luke being a friend, and he was going to make a decision. He was going to have to make a decision, which we know what that means. Fire him. And he was like, "And it's tough." And you knew. What you thought that you were going to come to the Lakers, all the dysfunction was going to be gone like that. Luke was going to turn out to be this great all-time coach that you would never even have to consider the possibility of firing, especially because you are such great friends. So now you got a friend in Jeannie who's running things. You're running things. You got Luke who's the coach. That's your boy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just going to rise to the top together and be this like powerhouse of friends in the organization. Um, that's a little too optimistic, even for me. And then I like to be optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I like to be optimistic, but that's a little too much even for me if that's what you thought. Because that shit is wild. That shit is wild for you to just dip like this. Well, what about LeBron? They've called him a coach killer before, right? I mean, if the season went better, right? If the season went better, if the Lakers made the playoffs and got a respectable seed, like a 5 or 6 seed, all right, does Magic resign? Are we still having these problems, right? Even though it may not be entirely LeBron's fault, he's already gone through, coaches getting canned and being labeled a little bit of a coach killer. So, does this make him look bad? People who want to talk shit about LeBron are going to say that some of this is on LeBron, and that just sucks for LeBron, because as much as I like to hate on LeBron and talk shit about him because of the reasons I said earlier, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair, but it is kind of funny. But it is kind of funny, and that's what's important to me. My entertainment overall, when it boils down to it, my entertainment is at the top of the priority list. I want to be happy. Okay, I want to be entertained pretty much at all times if possible. I know it's really not realistic, but I can still try to, what I'm saying, change the outcomes of moods by taking joy in certain things that others might find a little upsetting sometimes. And I know that in itself can be a little upsetting sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? That's the way the cookie crumbles. Now, speaking of Magic, okay, we off that. Have you seen The Order? Okay, this is the portion where we go into the show. Okay, The Order is on Netflix. It's a show about magic. If you have not seen the show, stop right now. Go watch it and come back after you do. Okay. If you have seen The Order, then understand that I just finished watching the first season of The Order, and what the fuck was that? Um, I'm glad there's going to be a season two. I'm mad that I have to wait until 2020 to see it. I'm impatient. I know though, like as I start to watch other shows, I'm gonna start to forget about The Order. You know what I'm saying? And then time will go by and it'll be like, oh hey, The Order's coming back. Excuse me, because that's usually how shit like that goes. But right now, right damn now, I want more of The Order. Um, when I first turned it on, I was just looking for something random to watch, right? And I don't always do that, just pick random shit. But I actually watched the trailer of something else that I don't always do for Netflix because they want to show you every trailer for every movie and show that they have on there when you're just trying to scroll through. I think that's kind of annoying, actually. But I stopped and watched that one. Something about it intrigued me. Okay, and I've always liked, magic and with powers and all that shit, right? I've always been enamored with the supernatural. So I saw that and I watched the trailer. It looked kind of interesting. I watched the first episode and I was like, this guy Jack, I like this guy Jack. I like his attitude. You know what I'm saying? He's a funny guy. You know what I'm saying? He gets in the little fight. He's dipping the punches and all that. So he can fight. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of cool. He's a smart ass. You know what I'm saying? The smart ass mouth. Yes, yes. Gotta love a funny character with a smart mouth. It's one of the best characteristics you can have in television, at least in my opinion. Okay, so um, what happens is, well, if you saw the show, so you know what happened. Um, Pete, the first he's the first person I want to talk about. The granddad, Jack's granddad. Um, I don't know why Edward felt he couldn't just like push him down or something. And, he's old. He'd have busted a hip. Just like fling him with your magic and push him down or something. Make him send him back home. He probably know where he is, right? He was like married to his daughter or dated his daughter, something. You probably knew who he was. You ain't have to kill him. He deserved better than that. I think he deserved better than that. That was fucked up. He obliterated that man with the little. Yeah, I mean, I understand Pop tried to shoot him, right? But he was upset. A lot of people have been trying to do things to you, man. You're magic. You stop the bullet. No harm, no foul. You don't have to blow the man up. Well, that was messed up. Um, there are so many things that happened in the show. The whole necromancer thing that was coming after Jack and would take over, uh, hey, take over a person's body to kill them, and then control their dead body. That was interesting to me. If you could do that, why not control them while they're alive? You have to kill them first, and then you can control their dead state. That's wild to me. And can that person retain his memories? If so, how come not? Why not just bring your sister back and then ask her questions? Maybe maybe it doesn't work that way, and that's why, right? But they never really talked about it. They didn't really do much to bring him back from the dead, except for the necromancer in that way when they were chasing. And you know what? I don't think Alyssa should have been as mad as she was when she found out Jack was a werewolf. And why didn't Jack tell her that he didn't choose to be a werewolf? That like they basically tricked him into it. They forced him into it. Remember, no one asked Jack. They asked everybody but Jack. That wasn't right. Although it was cool. Yeah, he's playing both sides. He's on both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? How you on both sides of the fence? How you in the Order and in the Knights of Saint Christopher? That was a crazy show, and I'm like I said, I look forward to season 2, which doesn't come out until next year, and it's only April now, so we got a ways to go. But I'll be interested to see what's going to happen now with Vera in charge now. I don't know how I feel about her. She's just an interesting character, complex, uh, but it seems like she genuinely wants what's good for the Order. But the Order be on some nut ass shit sometimes, so yeah, like they said, we'll see where that clash is. And because I don't think it would take long for Jack to get his memory back. That was a little fucked up the way Alyssa did it, but I understand she had to do what she was told. Vera didn't really wait long either, did she? You know, she had just told Jack that the decisions he doesn't make will be made for him, basically. I don't remember the exact quote, but it was something along those lines. And like that was like 5 minutes maybe before they came to the bull with the dust that makes him forget. And then Alyssa is gonna tell the boy that his pops had a stroke. Is he gonna believe that? Hmm. There's so many things that happened in that show. I just can't wait to see more of it. If you haven't seen it yet and you stuck around and listened to me talk about the Order, you need to go watch it. There's necromancers and werewolves and magicians and magical blades and rituals. It's all types of fun shit. It's all types of fun shit. But that is the end of this episode of Sports and Spoilers. I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Um, what's next on my list? What's next on my shows list? Oh, I gotta watch the last episode of Billions. It's my day off today, so I gotta watch the last episode of Billions and catch up on that. I'm only one episode behind. I don't fall far behind in Billions. That's just not a thing for me. Just like I don't fall far behind in Blacklist. And I won't fall behind in Game of Thrones, which comes this Sunday. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, we'll see y'all again next time. This has been another episode of Sports with Spoilers. Follow your boy on Twitter, on Twitch, on Snapchat, on Instagram. Sports and Spoilers. You know the name. Holla at your boy. Deuce.
Yeah. It's the Rap Diablo. Macho when I drop flows. The bar gets raised up. It's me and Petey Pablo.
Oh, you motherfucker, you.